Welcome to Brainwreck. I'm Jason X.
And I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is the best show on the internet.
Yeah, it still is. That's great. It's great, right?
It still is, you know,
still
through the
doing
good
okay.
times, through the bad times. Like when you're looking for consistency, folks, and consistency is king.
Consistency.
Or key. Or
brother.
I just don't want to get in trouble.
I don't think. Well, I can tell you right now. I don't think consistency is king. I can tell you that.
Well, that's very true. But one thing that is consistent is the good old-fashioned wood.
Oh yeah.
You can't take that away.
Can't
take everything else away from you.
You can
take
goddamn. You can take that wood. Just throw that across.
Fuck. Solid as shit.
It's rock hard, man. It's made of the good quality. It's good stuff. Did not skimp out.
You know, there's not much thing you can rely on in this world, but a good stiff piece of wood.
It'll get you places.
It'll get you places. It'll get you in things. It's everything that you need.
Get you $20.
Well, there you go.
You know,
$20,
$20, 25 if you got more than one. You know, an extra $5 to touch the toes. I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know, charge extra, folks.
Yeah. Oh, listen. Find a price that's good for you. Okay. And know your worth. That's all I'm saying. I just realized my mom might be watching this show. So.
Welcome. Welcome to
welcome. Listen, I mean, come on. I'm like, I'm halfway to being a degenerate at this point.
I mean, halfway, brother. Like you're dipping your toe in.
I mean, I just need like another week on this thing, and I'm basically there.
Would you give it up?
Why? Why do you hate me so much? Why do you hate me?
Well,
can't
first off,
you just let me have a dream?
Your dream stinks, but so.
It's such a
Last time you just had the stash, right?
I had not completely. I had just shaved all of this down.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But it was actually a little bit shorter than what I had intended it to be. And I was like, this thing's going to be sticking out today. Well,
she's an adult, thank you. Yes. She can handle it.
Okay. And so it was the stash was a little more prominent last week, and the sides and the chin have since grown back.
Right. I'm just in awe of how quickly your facial hair grows.
Which is weird because it doesn't really, I don't think it grows that fast.
Faster than mine, brother.
Well, brother, I've seen dudes they shave on a Monday, by Friday they got a full grizzled beard.
Right? What's up with that? That's like some Viking shit.
That ain't me. It never was me.
That ain't me.
I can't. I got like that cheek thing where it doesn't really grow in at the cheek, so I got that shitty, Tommy Dreamer.
Oh yeah, like here doesn't grow.
Yeah, I should.
For me, you should shave. You should shave. You wanna be. Oh yeah. Hi, and yes, you can fucking handle it. I was supporting you 100%. By the way, that. It's your son that's the issue.
Everybody's saying I'm an issue. I was just told I was an issue a minute, not 10 minutes ago. I was told back when I was pregnant with you, you were a problem because you gave me heartburn, and I'm like, I'm always the fucking problem, I guess.
Just get some Tums.
I had some Tums. I got yelled at for taking Tums. You're supposed to have papaya enzyme, so I took one of those.
Wait, what?
Tums isn't very good for you. Apparently, you're supposed to have.
Well, it's chalk.
Well, yeah, man, but who never ate chalk as a kid?
Well, you give it a little lick. You try it out.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta try everything.
Try everything twice.
Yeah, try at least. Just because it tastes bad the first time doesn't mean it's necessarily bad for you the second time. Tums. Yeah, no, don't take Tums. Take papaya enzyme. Apparently, and drink.
Is that expensive?
I don't know, man.
Because I know, Tums you can get for $1.50.
I know, I got the 2 giant packs from the Costco for $4.25. Right. It was a good deal. So that's
there you go.
Drink some.
He bought me dinner. He's a good boy. Well, there you go. How about that?
I try
showing off your wealth.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's been a
the
hell of
least
a
I can
week.
do. It's been a week, man. Yeah,
It's been a hell of a week. How are you?
I'm okay.
Hmm.
I got a mustache, which apparently is problematic in these parts. Whatever happened to those big
Cheaper
ass
than Tums,
salt
apparently.
cubes at the what salt cubes at the grocery store? There were
A salt lick?
a salt.
We're talking
lick?
about a salt lick?
What is a salt lick? Because I see
salt lick.
Because I always see salt lick barbecue. Like, is that just when you're licking the salt? Because I've done that a lot.
A lot.
A lot.
Okay, you
Just
got high sodium intake?
At a very young age, I probably did. You ever?
Well,
let me ask you a question.
A salt lick's for the deer, by the way.
Oh, okay. So nothing I've ever had.
Well, no, you probably have. Like it's basically like a big fucking cube of salt that like deer will lick, so you can shoot them in the head.
Okay.
It's like a trap.
I feel like if I ever see a salt lick, then it's going to be threatening because I might be intrigued by.
Might be shot.
I could be shot. I mean, it's Texas, man.
Could be shot.
Yeah. They just handguns out around here. But I was going to say,
very true.
like I had a lot of sodium intake as a kid. Like, have you ever had a salad just with salt?
No, but I did eat pizza rolls by the bag as a kid.
Well, I mean,
so like,
dude, I ate pizza
that's
rolls
high sodium intake
by the bag like 4 years ago.
I know. We went over to your house. Okay, so we went over to your apartment a few years ago.
Yeah,
and like you busted out the pizza rolls, and I've never felt worse. Like I've never felt.
Can I tell you something?
Worse in my life.
As a human being, I've never felt worse either on multiple levels. From a host standpoint, from a health standpoint, from a self-esteem standpoint, it's just terrible. However, I will say, listen, if you're ever showing up to a gathering of friends, just like a casual gathering of friends, and you want a clutch, you want a clutch snack to bring a bag of pizza rolls and 5 large fries from McDonald's.
The fry thing threw me off guard the first time I saw it, but man, you weren't kidding. It's a home run.
Is it not a home run? Or
it's a home run.
The true clutch and any friend gathering food bringer over thing, party pack from Taco Bell.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on, because like some people are picky. Like some people don't eat the beef. Some people don't do tomatoes. Salad with salt, yummy. Blakely thought the pizza rolls were delicious. You know, you got. Do you have to do like half sub beef or beans at the Taco Bell? Like, we want to be inclusive here. We want to make sure everyone's having a good time.
The refried bean tacos at Taco Bell are also pretty good. Personally, I mean, I know people have preferences. That's fine,
right?
You know, it's 2021. Do what you want. Try it twice.
It's true,
but yeah, like there's nothing wrong with bringing. Plus, I think in the party packs you get like hard beef, soft beef.
Pardon?
I'm a fucking child.
What was that?
Excuse me. You get the beef hard, the beef soft, and then the refried. So those are your 3.
All right. I don't usually get the party pack, but I guess I'll have to try it out.
Have you ever? But wait, have you ever had a party pack?
I mean, like years ago. Years ago.
Okay.
Back in the day when you can get 5 for $5 roast beefs at Arby's. That's like the last time that I got a party pack, and they ain't been doing that shit for a decade.
I'm talking about have you yourself ever eaten a complete party pack from Taco Bell?
Oh, a complete party pack? No, I have not.
Oh well, you haven't lived.
No, I have self-respect.
I mean, do you want to lose some?
I mean, I'm under 200 pounds right now, so like, I'm doing great. I'm in a medium slim right now.
Motherfucker, I have been eating salads and drinking tea for the past 3 weeks, and I am still around 240.
Brother, you gotta fast. I'm telling you. I have the fucking secret. You won't listen to the fucking secret, okay? This ain't no goddamn Oprah Winfrey book, all right? Like, I know the fucking answer.
I feel like if I fast, I'm not going to have my energy.
That's bullshit. You'll get over it in 2 days.
You think? So, okay,
I know.
So, Under 200 pounds, folks. So what is your timeline then? Like when to when?
So I don't start eating
Okay.
until 10 o'clock in the morning.
Jesus.
And then I am done eating for the day at 6 p.m. And it doesn't matter when you start, as long as you're getting the time in. And most importantly, as long as you're fucking not eating at night. Because that shit will kill you. It will kill you.
See, I feel like that's where my downfall is. Because I can get through most of the week being like 8 o'clock. I'm not eating after 8. But then like Sunday night, Christy and I were like, just watch a movie. So we're sitting on the couch, we're watching the Gremlins 2, the new batch, having a good time, having a laugh. Got like halfway through the movie, it was like 9 o'clock, 9:30. I was like, I'm getting kind of hungry. Like dinner was hours ago. Had
Right.
and had a small dinner with that. I think we had a
Okay.
small dinner. What did we have? I don't know. I forget. And so I was like, let me go make a snack. She's like, what kind of snack you gonna get? I was like, I don't know. We got lots of things. And then of course I made myself a. I don't even want to say it.
God, tell me.
I made myself a toasted pepperoni and sausage mozzarella sandwich with a nice helping of pretzels. And
Wait. There was a side? Wait, you made yourself a snack with a side?
So my snacks are like what a third grader would go to school for like lunch.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was like a sandwich.
Carton of milk.
Side. I had a pint glass of milk.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And I was like,
You can't lose any weight.
I was like, never.
What a fucking surprise.
I was like, never. But I also like go to the gym. So like, what the fuck?
Well, you don't do cardio though.
I do cardio. I do the elliptical, and I do a lot of ab machines. I do like every ab machine there. It's not helping.
No. No, it's not.
It's like what's the different? It's like what's the definition of insanity? Like when you keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result.
That's right.
Like,
that's right.
But for me, I do see a different result, and it's like, ooh, I lost 5 pounds this week, and then like all that goes away, and I'm like, oh, I'm back up 5 pounds. I got to do it all over again.
Oh, for God's sake!
I'm just in this terrible cycle.
Blakely in the chat. That's the thing with fasting. You don't have to limit yourself while you're in the eating time. That's true. You can eat whatever the fuck you want.
Well, that's the thing.
Just
it's like
within that time frame.
I eat relatively well.
No, we've heard.
Shut up. I eat relatively well, like 80% of the time. Like I don't overindulge for breakfast. I am eating salads for lunch. Like I'm not gorging on like chips and pretzels too often.
Too often.
Trying to keep the candy intake down.
Just down. Not eliminated, but down.
But I mean, listen, every now and then you gotta have a little sugar.
Do you?
Just like a little dab. Just like a little dab will do you.
See, but here's the thing. So, and I might sell you on it this way, okay? What doesn't count? That's the important thing. What doesn't count?
Maybe.
So in the morning, you may not be able to eat till 10 a.m., right? You can have your coffee.
Oh, see, I stopped drinking coffee, though, during the week.
Well, that's a shame. So you can have your morning coffee. You can have a couple cups, 0 calories. If you take it black, you're doing great there. Okay, great. Yeah. And so you just feed yourself with caffeine until 10. Like I would have a 0 calorie energy drink in the morning.
Dude, you're asking me to not eat and fill my stomach up with caffeine.
Yeah.
I'm going to be pissing and shitting all morning, just on the floor of my office, shaking because I've got nothing to absorb. Yeah, it's not good.
Get those extra calories out. That's what I'm saying. Like, and then by 10 a.m. you're ready to eat. You get yourself a nice egg sandwich. You know,
okay.
if you're
doing
doing,
the egg
I mean,
sandwiches.
you can eat whatever the fuck you want. You can eat whatever the fuck you want between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. In the chat, 3 pounds of pasta with sauce, sausage, 8 ounces of mozzarella cheese,
What?
and 8 cloves of garlic.
Number one, it was a bulb of garlic. I'm being called out tonight.
See?
I don't appreciate it. I'm being called out.
He's eating light, folks.
That was college. Okay. That was
Mm.
and I got in great shape after it. So I was able to drop that habit.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
And he picked it right back up.
No.
But anyway, just try it out. Give it 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
What if I start tomorrow?
Hold on, because we have a cruise coming up, so like you may not want to do that.
Well, hang on. What's 2 weeks from? One. Oh, we'll be in the middle of the cruise in 2 weeks. But like, what if I start? We're actually be at the end of the cruise in 2 weeks. No,
right.
wait. Why couldn't I do that on the cruise?
I mean, you're paying for something. It ain't the bands.
Well, I was just saying, what I fucking paid ain't happening anyways.
You're paying for the food at this point.
Yeah, so we'll wake up, we'll drink from the moment we wake up until 10.
Right.
We'll just eat the fuck out of everything. I mean, do they got a buffet?
Brother, do they got a buffet?
I've never been on a cruise. I don't know how this works.
Dude, it's all buffets. That's all it is.
Okay,
That's
so
all
is it all you can eat? Or is it like
yes, and it's all you can eat. It's all included. It's all included in the price. That's what you pay for a cruise. You pay for the transportation and just to engorge yourself in food the entire time.
Is that what we paid for?
Yeah, well, we paid for some bands, but they decided not to come.
But they all decided to cancel. Okay, so we just eat.
We sit around, get drunk, sunbathe, and eat.
Sunbathe, eat.
That is what we're doing.
Take a nap, go to the gym.
No, you're not going to do that.
Why?
Because A, you're going to be hungover.
Yeah.
And B, there's too much other awesome shit to do than go to the gym.
Like what?
And there's fucking like casinos. There's fucking like dance parties. There's the fucking Bahamas.
But we're gonna be like on the water.
Well, yeah, but like it's like a floating fucking like think of like a mall, but like not a shitty mall, like a really good mall.
Okay.
With like a nightclub attached to it, and like a theater, and like a casino.
We literally got that like down the street here.
Well, there you go. Put it on water.
I don't think so. Hot tub.
Oh, and a hot tub. We got hot tub.
Okay.
So,
I don't.
We're gonna be busy.
Okay. Well, what if I start tomorrow?
If you start tomorrow and go for a week, you might see a little bit of results. Like what are you now? Like 250?
I'm like 240.
Like 240.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like a good
by next week, if you do the fasting, you could probably get down to 235.
I think I could get lower. I think I could lose 10 pounds in a week.
Oh, is that a challenge?
I don't know if I want to challenge myself.
Oh, I think you do. I think you need a challenge, sir. I think that you're lacking something in your life that is a challenge.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
It's the last thing I need. I don't know. I probably won't. I won't do it this week. Maybe. Okay, here. When we return, because I feel like that's a good time. It's
a good jumping off point.
Right before this will the Monday we get back will be my egg. It'll be the jumping off point.
Right.
We'll kick off fasting. We'll do updates on the show. I'll do.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm gaining a lot of weight on this cruise too.
Yeah.
So
like man, I had so many dreams and like not necessarily dreams, but like goals I had. Listen, all the dreams are dead, folks. They're all gone.
Make no mistake,
But
they're done.
The goals I had for like leading into this cruise, I was like, I'm gonna be going back to the gym. I'm gonna be getting in good shape, like just like start, and I'm gonna get all like my attire and like all the apparel and like
Right.
get some nice outfits going.
Sure.
I'm just like, I guess I'm wearing this.
I had dreams too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
Oh boy, do I ever.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I had the same dreams. Like I was gonna get like some nice cruise outfits. We had talked about getting matching outfits.
Right.
We had all these ideas of things that we wanted to do, and then like we say try everything twice. We really do mean that.
Yeah.
Like you really want to try everything twice to make sure that you didn't get a bad steak the first time you went to that steakhouse. You can't judge a book by a cover. You want to make sure that you're getting the full experience. So you always try everything twice. Folks, let me tell you something. You don't want to lose your job more than once. Because I have just lost my job. 10 years at a company, and they were like, deuces. Leaving me high and dry, so I cannot do any of the things that I was hoping to do.
Right.
To get on this cruise. I'm hoping I can keep my house that I just bought. So that's, interesting. You'll lose your job after, buying a new house 4 months ago. Right. That's cool. And moving to a brand new state where you know nobody. That's terrific. So there's a couple things I've had life experiences I want to impart on everybody else. So you learn from people's mistakes. You earn things. You don't go down the same path as people who have made the mistakes. Folks, doing the right thing is fucking overrated. Because that's the reason I lost my job, was because I did the right thing.
Right.
And I tried to follow the rules. And following the rules gets you nowhere but trouble.
Yeah.
My dad once said, and it stuck with me for a long time. And it's one of those things that like you hear as a kid, like your parent oversay, and like you try to absorb it, and then like you don't really understand until like much later on in life. My dad once said to his friend, he goes, I teach my kids to do the right thing. I teach them to follow the rules, and I teach them right from wrong. But I'm wondering if I'm doing them a disservice. Because it seems like the only fucking people that get ahead are the people that lie, cheat, and take advantage of every situation that they can. And yes, they are a shitty company. They treat their employees like crap. I can attest to that, and I know you can too. So yeah, and I'm feeling a little bit of that lately. As you you try to be a good person, right? You try to follow the rules, try to do the follow proto.
You gotta follow. You gotta follow proto, brother.
You don't want that stamp on your head.
No, you don't. Nope. Always be feathering it.
Always be feathering it, and it seems to have not worked out. And so, like at the end of the day, are you doing a disservice to yourself by trying to be a good person?
I think that goes one. I don't want to say yes. I don't want to say no because I do see what you're saying. I think overall, listen, it's rule number 4 on this channel. Don't be an asshole. True. Don't be an asshole.
Don't be an asshole.
However, I think that I don't look at it as necessarily like doing the right thing is always the way to do it. It's I almost want to take that out of the equation, because doing the right thing might be the right thing for somebody else.
Right.
That's not necessarily the right thing for you. Doing the right thing might help out in one situation, but it doesn't necessarily help the other situation. So it's kind of like, where do you go? And then you get into this, you sort of like get into this paradox. I don't know if that's the right word, of like, what is the right thing? What is the right direction? So that's why, like, I'm trying to embrace more of like, what is the right thing for me? What is the right thing that's, you know, not to be selfish, but to be a little selfish.
Right.
You know,
right.
Like, it doesn't always need to be, oh, me, but like almost approach, like, I kind of try to take more of like a business approach, or sort of look at it from the perspective of a business approach. Like, how does this benefit me if I were a business? How does this benefit, you know, me, like, just in general? And if it doesn't,
Right.
how can we work to a solution where it does? You know, whether it's a beneficial or sort of like a, you know, like everybody involved can benefit from it, or
Sure.
like at the end of the day, how am I just not going to get screwed over? In your case, the decision benefited nobody.
Truly.
Truly. So
Truly.
like, because at the end of the day, that is the thing that blows my fucking mind. That you did everything right, and the position you were in for the last few months affected nothing.
Exactly.
Your work got done. Nothing. I think we even may have talked about it off air at one point. The people who you were working for may not have actually even known you were in Florida.
Well, that's the thing. So,
like,
just to kind of keep everybody up. So I moved to Florida for approval from my company, and then a policy changed, and I got fired for moving to Florida. That's what happened. The fact of the matter is, when the policy changed, there was an opportunity for certain people to permanently work from Florida. I did not qualify as for one of those employees. Had I fucking not said anything and kept my mouth shut and not applied to move to Florida, nobody would have known. I would have still been here. I would have still been employed. I tried to do the right thing. I tried to do what the company wanted to do and got fired for. That's what happened. Yeah. That's exactly what happened. Yeah. So that's my bitterness as far as like, maybe it's not doing the right thing is bad. Maybe doing the right thing is good. Maybe it's just shut the fuck up and just
oh my god,
shut the fuck up.
I've been telling myself
and don't
that for
say
years.
anything.
Yeah, I've been telling myself that for years. But then on the flip side of that, you shut the fuck up for too long, and you're just gonna fall into the background. So it's like one of those things, man, where like you really have to understand how and when to pick your battles. You have to really figure out, okay, like, yeah, I'm doing this thing and this is the right thing, but like how do like how do I win in the end? Because at the end of the day, like, regardless of what's right and wrong, we're all trying to win in some way.
I mean, we're all trying to get by with a little help from our friends. I mean,
exactly.
That's what's happening. So
so like
they don't know what the right thing is. I mean, that's fair. I mean, they just hide behind policy, and they just hide behind, you know, what the upper echelon says. So, you know, they don't really have a. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, I don't know what to say at this point. Right. Like, I did everything I was supposed to do. They didn't like it. They let me go. They let a 10-year employee go who A, did a very difficult job at a very high level, and B, basically shorthanded a department that was already shorthanded. So,
remind me to tell you something after the show.
Okay.
You might get a kick out of this.
So they basically fucked themselves over by doing this.
Yeah, man, it's not great.
It's not great, and it leaves me in a bad spot. Obviously, just moving here, got a family to feed, got a house to pay for, had plans to do shit that are now like, who the fuck knows,
right?
As what's going on. But at the same time, like, I was talking to some people about it. Like, it was a job that I was not happy doing. It was a job that, because of the benefits that were offered, I probably never would have left. And it was a job that like had I not left, 20 years would have gone by, and I bet it would have been like, what the fuck did I do with my life?
Right. Do you I
I'm
was gonna say, like, then, like, do you think that this opens you up then to potentially do something different?
I mean it's gonna have to.
Right.
It's one of those things that like now is gonna suck, and it's probably gonna suck for at least probably another 6 months.
Right.
As all this plays out. But in the end, is it gonna be beneficial? I hope so. Is it gonna push me to do different things, different opportunities? I hope so. But that's one of those things. Like, and I'm not, and it's not just this. It's. I mean, and more than most. Like, 2021 has been one of the worst years of my life.
It is bizarre.
It is beyond bizarre because I hit my goal for the year very early.
Right.
Very early. I had one goal for this year, which was to move to Florida.
Right.
And I hit that very, very early. But holy fuck.
Guess how many I've hit?
How many have you hit?
I think one, which was...
You had one? Okay.
Which was to buy the house.
Well, there you go.
So I was like...
There you go.
I still can't speak Japanese.
You're such a fucking asshole. Like you're like, I'm gonna learn 2 languages. Like, eat a dick. All right. Most people can't fucking learn 2 languages in their lifetime, let alone 3 that you were trying to do in a year.
I should
fuck
know.
off.
I should know better.
Yes.
Yeah.
You should have.
There were some other... Man, the year-end episode is going to be wild. Because
it's going to be wild.
I know I once again set the bar at a level
way too high.
Which I could tell you one that's absolutely not going to happen like later on.
Learning Japanese.
Well, yeah, that's... Well, I don't know. Listen, there's still time. I can pick up a Rosetta Stone. Maybe I can learn some stuff while on the cruise.
That fucking Phelps guy. How long do you say?
Who's Phelps?
Did he learn Mandarin?
Michael Phelps?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, was it actually Michael Phelps?
Well, the swimmer guy.
Yeah. Okay, Michael. Okay, I thought you were just like pulling a name out of your ass.
No, he did those commercials during the Olympics like fucking 10 years ago at this point.
Okay.
Where he's like, I learned Mandarin in like fucking 6 months or some shit.
I think Christy's brother knows Mandarin.
Well, yeah, he's got to get those sweet deals on those radios.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I think there's still time. There's still like 2.5 months.
I mean, you've got a month, two months.
How much? Okay. How much do I need to learn?
You need to be able to have a conversation.
Okay. What does the conversation consist of?
Like, what fucking bullet train do I take to get to the goddamn Tokyo Dome? Like,
okay. I'm gonna remember this. I would write it down, but I don't have anything. I don't have any paper.
And trust me, it's not a simple answer.
Oh, I'm sure it's not. I'll figure it out though.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. If you can, if you can navigate yourself to the Tokyo Dome and then to Tokyo Disneyland via conversation, by the end of the year, you win.
I'll accept this challenge.
There you go.
Okay, boom.
It's thrown down.
I will. Fuck, now I got to do the work. Okay, accepted.
Okay.
Okay. So you accomplished your goal for the year.
Yeah. So I accomplished my goal for the year very, very early. But since accomplishing that goal, boy, fucking life has gone to shit.
Yeah.
But none of it has to do with moving to Florida.
Yeah.
Which is the fucking wildest thing. Because it is beautiful here. And I don't regret moving at all. Because it's fucking awesome here.
Right.
But life has just shoved a fucking flaming hot rod up my ass since moving here. And I don't know what to do. Other than just keep living.
Listen, Blakely, I was just about to say that. I think you're cursed.
I think so.
Like, dude, I was feeling it for a little while when I got down here, and like, you know, stuff was kind of weird, and like, it just was like, you know, certain things weren't working out. You guys, though, I feel like
it's really not working out.
I mean, there is. How do you explain the unexplainable?
I mean that's the thing.
I know.
It's like, you know, you start all these things start happening at the same time in the same, you know, span of time, and then you're just like, what's real? What's not real? Are we in the Matrix? Like
Probably.
all these thoughts are just swirling around, and at the end of the day, it's like, you know, it can't be me because I'm awesome. So
I'm not the asshole.
I'm not the asshole here. It's got to be something else,
Right?
So I'm thinking, you know, we might be cursed.
Okay.
We very much probably moved into a murder home. So like
based on the information you have given me about your home, it sounds like a great home. However, some of the minor details, like the buried bag in the backyard,
right?
You know, my mom knows how to break a curse.
Oh, I've got sage
You've
here
got
somewhere.
sage, which I'm surprised you still haven't burned.
Well, we were worried about the fire hazard because, you know, things haven't been going well. So burning sage, we're kind of like, somebody might trip.
Fall, catch a curtain on fire, and then
catch a curtain on fire.
Wall, you know, is engulfed in flames.
Exactly, and then it's like you've done more harm than good.
I don't know. I mean, maybe, but like,
but at this point, fuck. Like, I'm willing to try anything.
Yeah, just like stand in the middle of the room, don't move, and then just like,
the power of Christ compels you.
I banish you. Yeah, maybe get a little holy water.
Right.
Just like find a local church, like get a little.
Does
flask.
that work on like all ghosts and spirits?
I don't think holy water actually. No, I'm pretty sure.
Is there Jewish holy water?
I don't know.
What about Buddha's water?
I mean, you just want to get like a jungle juice of religious water, and
I mean, might as well. Like, if it's a party.
My mom says we'll talk.
Okay, all right. Get some gems.
Get some crystals. I might know somebody who could sell you some crystals.
Oh, I bet they got a bridge they can sell me too.
Dude, but I've got a building I can sell you if you want.
That's very fair.
Blakely,
yeah, we're willing to try anything at this point.
I mean, go ham on it.
It's not great.
No.
So, you know, we're trying everything that we can. But man, this year's been heavy.
We had high hopes for this year. We had high hopes for last year. We had higher hopes for this year.
We were just assholes last year.
Last year we were just assholes. Like we were just a couple of knuckleheads. You know.
Oh, life's 2019. 2020's got to be great.
Yeah, you know. Rose Quartz. Oh, I love Steven Universe. There, yeah. So like 2020 was not great. 2020's been pretty worse.
Which is odd.
I feel like, yeah, because this, like, we both, the both of us took like 2 big steps this year.
Right.
You know, like Christy and I bought a house. You and Blakely moved and bought a new house.
Right.
But like you still kind of sift through everything, and you're like, yeah, but like, like, you know,
but things are worse.
But things are still worse. I don't know how that happens.
I don't know either.
Right.
And I don't know if it's like it comes with the territory of change, or if it's one of those things where like, boy, the fucking chips really need to fall in a certain way.
Yeah.
For this big thing to happen and everything just to fucking crumble.
Right.
Underneath it.
They do not teach you enough in school.
You know,
and I feel like that's really like the core of all of this.
Can we talk about how fucking bullshit school is for a second?
Listen, folks, pick up a trade. Just
well, first off, pick up a trade and one that's not obsolete. But also, like, listen, in high school, we had a fucking economics class.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Do you know what they taught me in economics? Is that A, WCW is a hot product, and B, they told me how to write a check.
Wait, hang on. When did you take this class?
Fucking, when was it? 2002?
They told you WCW was as in used to be?
No. We were watching, so they put on a tape in the class, and obviously, like, you're watching a tape in high school, so, like, it's already 2 years old. So, like, this was based on, like, the 90s.
So there's, well, that's a flaw right there, because in 2002, WCW was well out of business.
Out of business.
The invasion was over, okay? We all lost. Nobody won.
That's right.
WCW was
They were
dead.
saying how hot pro wrestling was on TV, and they kept showing clips of WCW. And I'm like, these motherfuckers aren't in business anymore. And you're trying to teach me how to write a check. You're not teaching me anything about credit cards. You're not teaching me anything about fucking paying a mortgage, investing, stocks, any of that shit.
At least you learned how to write a check, because I can tell you the first time I ever wrote a check, I did everything wrong.
Oh, okay.
Everything wrong. And then they were like, can you, like, not do that? And I was like, oh, sure.
I'm new at this.
I'm new at this. I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know where the stuff goes. This is my first time. Yeah, so at least you had that. But school passes over like a huge area of the real world that they do not prepare you for. Like, even in college, like half of college is literally the professor just giving you the bare minimum that you need to pass so that their numbers look good.
Yeah, and that's all they care about.
I can easily identify you sometimes in college where the work I turned in was not, like, awful, the worst. And they were like, you turned something in, so I'm gonna pass you. And I'm like,
there you go.
I don't trust you as a professor for the future generations, because I know how lazy I'm being. This is your job. Like, I'm paying to be here. You're getting paid to be here.
Right.
And you're doing worse than I am.
I mean, at the end of the day, you got that master's degree, which is doing great for you. So, you know.
You know what? We just brought it up earlier. I forgot what it was about, though, but it was nothing relevant. I was like, yeah, that's what 6 years of college will do for you. Get you
there you go.
All the good things in life.
All the good things. And so now it's I'm at this place where, like, I'm applying for unemployment.
Right.
I'm applying for food stamps so my fucking children can eat. I'm applying for all these assistant programs so that I fucking don't lose my house and I can have power and fucking running water and all this shit that's going on right now. And at the end of the day, I'm just like, you know, it's depressing as fuck, obviously, because you were fired from a job that you had no reason to be fired from. And now you have to basically rely on the system to survive. And it's like, you're trying to find a job where and it's one of those things, like, you apply for a job, and I know you know this because you've been gone down this road before, but, like, you apply for a job, and then, like, after applying for a job, maybe 3 weeks later, you'll get like a form letter, do not reply email of, like, you know, either A, we've hired somebody else, or B, your application has been pushed on to the hiring manager. So like it took 3 weeks to get past the automated system.
Right.
So good fucking luck of hearing back anytime remotely soon about anything. And it's just one of those things like, what do you do? What are you supposed to do? You know?
Dude, it is... Job hunting in itself is complete bullshit.
It's the worst.
Because, like, especially now. I mean, consider this now. Like, most companies, I guarantee you, don't know what they need. They don't know what they want. They cannot identify. Because I've had conversations with people where I've been like, what is it you're looking for? And they're like, well, we need somebody who can do the job. And it's like, okay, but like, what does that mean? Like, why does your current product, in your words, suck? Why is it shitty? How are you looking to move forward? What is it that you're hoping to achieve? How are you going to measure success? These are all questions that, like, somebody like my position, like inquiring about that shouldn't have to ask. I mean, it's good though, because it shows that you sort of know how to, direct the course of action.
Sure.
But then when the response from the hiring people and the managers is like, well, we don't know. And it's like, so now that I'm going to come on board and basically blow past you. So, like, I guess I'm done here.
Right. I mean, and that's the thing, too, is like you can... And a lot of... And what I've found, too, is that a lot of people are looking for some free work. So what I've run into in my experience is that, like, I'll go on an interview or something and somebody be like, all right, well, we're considering you as a candidate. Go pitch me something. Go
Dude.
Make something for free. Go for I'm trying to do some type of video production work. I've had literally people saying, go make me a commercial and I'll let you know if you get the job. And it's like, excuse me? Like, I'm not working for free.
Right.
And it's become this absurd thing of like, I have documentation that I know what I'm doing, that I can do the work. I have examples. I have a portfolio. I have all these things. And then they're still just like, well, go make us something.
Because all it is, and this is the bullshit of job hunting these days. All it is companies who are too fucking lazy to sort through everybody and to pick actual talent. They want to weed people because they know that there are going to that there are going to be people who are going to say, no, this is bullshit. I don't want to do it because it's degrading. And it's kind of a slap in the face to people who are actually good at what they do and shouldn't have to jump through hoops and do fucking homework in order to, just get in the room with you.
It's crazy.
Like, and like, again, because I've been on interviews where I talked with the hiring manager, killed it. Or not the HR rep killed it. Got in the room with the hiring manager or the person who's hiring for the job, and they're like, do you do this? I'm like, no, that's not something that I've ever had to do. Okay, well, this is what we're looking for. I'm like, but what about my resume? Like, why did you, like, that's not on my resume. Why did you give me this interview if you didn't see that on my resume? Like, what was it about my resume that made you, well, you got a diverse experience. Okay, so I have experience that you're interested in. So all that could apply. Well, yeah, but we need somebody who knows how to use this tool. It's like, well, you can learn a tool. That's not what I do. Yeah, you can learn a tool. Like,
sure,
any motherfucker can be like, yeah, I know how to use a hammer, and then be like, oh, which side do you do? Like, but you can teach somebody pretty quickly how to use it. Right. Yeah, it's all, dude. It's just like, it's just so fucking annoying now. Like, how
it really is.
Yeah.
And it makes me want to, it makes me want to take the opportunity to, like, just do my own thing.
Right.
To be my own boss. But unfortunately, I'm not in that position to do that because I have the family to feed. I have the house to take care of. I have all these responsibilities. I can't just go out there and be like, well, I'll live, $100 job to $100 job
Right.
until there's a straight buy type of thing. So it's a real rock and a hard place to try to figure out what to do.
Well, I mean, I think now with where you're at, I think you're trying to get your base back underneath you, which is good. I also think this gives you an opportunity to maybe try something different and like take some chances that you may not have taken before. I mean, like, yeah, you don't need to do like the $100 gig or $100 gig, but like maybe go after some whales, like
Maybe.
like some bigger companies and say like, hey, like change up the approach. Because here's the thing, you're not like, don't try to go in through the ground level. Like try to scale the building a little bit and sneak in
a little bit,
an open window or something, because that's half the problem right there. It's just all of the gatekeepers who do not give a fuck about you or your experience. All they're there is to take the top 5 applicants, scrape them off the list, and hand them to somebody and say, call these people.
Pretty much.
Yeah. You got to get to that person and say, hey, you need me on your list.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And I think that'll be the approach for now until, obviously things change or something else comes up, or Lord fucking knows whatever the fuck else 2021 has in store for me and my family, because God damn it, I cannot take another fucking moment of this year. I'm actually afraid to get on the boat, to be perfectly honest. Like I'm not kidding. Like I am a little scared to get on this boat.
I really hope we don't have any issues.
Because first off, the whole fucking thing is falling apart.
Dude, it is
a shit show.
Mm-hmm.
It is A, not what we paid for.
Right.
And B, don't even know if it's going to happen.
There's still time.
I mean, they just changed shit fucking 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And it's within 20 days of the cruise. So
not a good sign. Not great.
Who the fuck knows? Did you schedule your test?
Nope, not yet. Got to do that.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Yep.
Gotta do that.
When's that got to be done? 96 hours before?
96 hours you have to take a COVID test. And then hopefully you get the results in time.
Yeah, like what if you don't get the results back?
Fuck if I know, man. Like I kind of feel this is a big conspiracy. Like I feel like this is a big conspiracy. I feel
put
like
on by who?
What?
Tell me.
By the cruise people.
Oh, the Norwegians.
The
company, not the people.
Okay,
the
well,
company.
let's not blame a race, but like
that came out all sorts of wrong.
Sure did.
I was talking about the cruise people, the people who booked the cruise, not the.
Right. I feel like there are contracts that need to be met.
Right. Oh, dude. Yes.
And that's all this is at this point.
That's all it is at this point. It is.
They need to fill a
contract.
They need to fill a contract, but I feel like there's going to be an out, and I feel like it's going to happen the day of. Because what I think is going to happen, and I'm going to credit the wife with this one. She came up with this theory, is that all these motherfuckers are going to fly in, yourself included, fly in for this cruise, and they're going to get to the port, and then it's going to be like, hey, none of the bands can come. And then they're going to say, hey, either A, you can get a refund, or B, you can just get on the boat and it's just a regular cruise. And all these motherfuckers who flew in, who don't have a place to stay,
are just
going to be like, I guess I'm getting on the boat.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like is going to happen. Because I feel like this is a scam. Mm-hmm. And it should have been canceled, and it should have been rescheduled. But at this point, it's too late. It's too late to apologize.
But if that happens, we go to Universal?
Oh, well, no, we're taking the refund. We're locals.
We're taking. That's what I'm saying. We take the refund, but we go to Universal.
We go to Universal. We go to Disney. We figure the fuck out. We do something fun.
Get my Universal on. Get wild.
Yeah, You itching for some Universal?
Oh yeah. Ooh, maybe I'll keep the stash just for Universal potentially.
What good does that do?
I feel like that just completes the Universal persona. I'm a Universal guy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Outdated.
Hey.
Not really wanted.
What?
Yeah, that's right. Your stash, not you personally.
Oh,
but
well, I feel like that actually felt kind of personal.
It's not personal. It's not personal.
I feel like you're lying.
You're very welcome. Listen, we're working really hard to get the room ready for you guys. All right, so
Okay.
you're very much wanted. You're very much encouraged to stay. We're throwing paint on the walls. We're doing repairs. We're making it real spiffy for you guys.
I can't wait
to come stay with us.
Yeah.
So
I'm really looking forward to that pullout.
Oh, dude, it's comfy.
It's
comfy.
So.
It's like getting the short straw on vacation. Like you're just getting the resort pull-out couch.
Okay.
You know.
Well, I'm sure it'll be good. All right. So we're just about out of time.
Yes.
So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to say, be sure to subscribe to this channel, folks, because we have so much content coming out here in the very near future. We're trying to get this channel to the next level, which is 1,000 subscribers, actually. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell everybody you know. Tweet it out online on the Twitters. Hit us up, Brainwreck TV. It's across most social media at this point, primarily Twitter. That's the best place to get in touch with us, because fuck Facebook. It is the worst.
It's the worst.
It's terrible. But yeah, Brainwreck TV on Twitter, youtube.com/Brainwreck Show. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, leave us a comment, let us know you're there. Tell us what you might like to see in a future episode. Tomorrow night, we've got Don't Be an Asshole, which is the internet's favorite game show. We will be reading more Am I the Asshole stories on air, judging them, and trying to find out if we can crown a new royal asshole. And boy howdy, did we ever.
We did last week.
With some solid contenders last week. Christy brings the fire week after week, so you're not going to want to miss
every week.
Yep. I think that's all we got for this week.
That's all we got for this week. So for this week, I'm the unemployed Jason X.
And I'm Kevin Graham.
And this has been your show.
Peace.